After 2 days of consistent rain from Christmas Day to yesterday, today was the first clear day, and that's why I decided to go to sugar, but pretty obviously the rain did a lot of damage. And yeah, here is the state of sugar on December 27th, 2023. Today was pretty warm with temperatures in about late 40s, I believe, but either way, I was pretty much sweating the entire time. Having a helmet was pretty much too much. I was wearing a lighter jacket. It was very hot. Also, these trails were open today. Not too many. As I said, the rain did some damage, and we'll cover that in a second. Alright, so first of all, Easy Street seemed okay. I didn't end up going on it because this is what the line looked like, and I have respect for myself. It seemed like there was a lot of people there, and I hope they enjoyed it, but it's up to you if you want to sit there and wait for Easy Street of all things. Next, looking at Big Birch, it seemed pretty much okay. A bit thinner than usual because maybe a third to a quarter of the trail is grass and mud rather than actual snow, so ski at your own risk and hopefully you don't fall off the trail and get muddy. But it's a bit thin, not the best I've ever seen from Big Birch, but definitely one of the more skiable parts in comparison to some parts of the mountain. On that note, getting from Big Birch to Omas is pretty terrible. Talking about Omas, this is pretty terrible if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I haven't seen anything quite as bad as this and managed to still be open. If you're a new skier, definitely don't come here, and if you are a skier with experience and don't want your skis to get messed up, then also don't come here, because parts of this trail is kind of more mud than snow, and if you fall down, it's not like, oh no, it's gonna hurt. It's more like, oh no, you're gonna be miserable and brown for the rest of the day. So ski at your own risk. Alright, next I want to touch on Tom Terrific, which it was open yesterday, but I was able to look at it from multiple chairlifts and from like upper flying mile, and obviously it is not in great shape. I don't know what it was like yesterday, but I can't imagine it being any better. So do take note that even though Tom Terrific says it's open, it might be just like Omas, mostly mud and grass rather than actual snow. On the other hand, the main trails for the mountain, North Ridge, Switchback, Upper Flying Mile, Lower Flying Mile, were pretty standard. The snow was very slushy on these trails, but especially just throughout the entire mountain is pretty slushy. But that's to be expected with the temperatures and the rain and everything, so I'm not too angry about that. But yeah, Upper Flying Mile, Lower Flying Mile, and North Ridge and Switchback had great coverage, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. And if you like the jumps off of Flying Mile, they're not really there. There's like one maybe jump, and there's a couple of hills that you can force a jump out of, but not much to do. Anyways, that's about it for today. There wasn't much open, so I don't know what else I can say. It's just pretty crowded from the holiday and stuff, so do think before you want to come, because it might be a bit too crowded for what you would want. The traffic hasn't been too terrible like it has historically been, but do keep in mind that you're gonna be waiting in lines forever. I was actually helping my dad learn to ski in the Magic Carpet area, and waiting for the Magic Carpet took so long that a lot of people just decided to walk up the bunny hill. So that should give you a good idea of how things are in terms of crowds. Well, anyway, that's about it. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.